welcome to the Social Business Videocast, where we are going to dive into the world of social business. Join us to explore the intersection of entrepreneurship and social impact, where we are going to change the world for a better future. Here we are going to explore further stories and ideas about social business that students at Al-Bukhari International Universities are practicing and have become a great or successful entrepreneur. I'm your host Ikra Asif. So together, jump with bike and get to know more about how a business can be a force for a good. So guys, before I start introduction, I would like to explain a trend that we have at Al-Bukhari International University for this video cast. I'll be saying 3 zeros and you have to repeat Salanka Manguba Dunya. 3 zeros.
Salanka Manguba Dunya.
Yes, thank you so much Naz and Thinley. So today we have special guests. They are really beautiful, of course, and they are experienced in their field. They run their social business and they have achieved remarkable success throughout their journey. And we have plenty of time to get to know more about their social business. Before that, let's break the ice and get to know these beautiful ladies here. So Naz and Thinley, please introduce yourself and let us know how was your sleep.
All right, well, good day. I am Myat actually, but yeah, you can just call me Nurse. I'm from Myanmar and I am now studying Bachelor of Business Administration, final year student. And now I am proud to be here today. And yeah,
As
I
you
slept
should
well.
be. Yeah. And what about you?
Hello, Ikra.
Thank you.
It's so nice to have you with us today. My name is Thinley Yeshey Choden. You can call me Thinley. I am from Bhutan and I'm studying computer science in Al-Bukhari International University. I'm quite nervous, but let's get through this
But you
episode.
don't seem nervous at all.
And you know what? Like Bhutan, actually, I noticed that people don't really know, but Bhutan is our neighboring country.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have 2 neighbors
Yeah.
here, guys.
I'm actually not that really into business. I'm more into the computer science area, and my parents used to say that I don't have it in me to do business. So that's why I think I started exploring myself more, challenging myself so I can learn other aspects of life, and social business happened to be one thing that got me interested in Al-Bukhari International University.
You know what? It's not just you that your parents have mentioned. The business is not in your blood. Of course, I believe all the ladies would have faced this, you know. But of course, social business is such a beautiful thing to experience and to have it in practical life when you are a business student, I would say. So again, I have another question for you guys. Tell us something that people do not know about you. I would say there is no right or wrong answer, but anything?
As for me, people tend to think I am introverted, but the more they get to know me, they may find me extroverted, or as I say, mostly I think I'm an ambivert. I really like to talk about things that interest me, and I like to sing and rap.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You can sing?
Just karaoke on
You
my own.
like to say something?
No, that should be fine.
But you know what? At first, I thought you were an extroverted person. Interesting though.
All right. And what about you, Nazima? Is there anything that people do not know about you?
I think it's like, I smile a lot. Like whenever I see people, it's like my natural thing. Like I just smile and like I like to greet people and all. But actually, I think I'm introvert person. Like I like, I like to be alone. Like mostly, but yeah. I'm kind of like that.
You know, it's such an interesting thing to get to know that an introvert can run a business. That's very interesting, and we will get to this topic more. And before that, let me ask you, why AromaRevive?
You mean how we came to start this business?
Exactly.
Well, we have quite an interesting story. Actually, this started from a workshop that was hosted by the
Therapy
previous
Lab.
club, that was Therapy Lab. Shout out to Atira and Olga for hosting that workshop for us. Through that workshop, a couple of us who had never really interacted before, we came together and we were taught some cool stuff regarding this business, and then that's how we came up with this idea.
Yeah, actually what they teach us there was like they do candles with the use cooking oil, right? From that they actually teach us how to make that candle, and from that then on the same day like we came up together and like we got the idea of started to make it this scented wax tablets. So yeah, this is how we form our AromaRevive family.
It was really sudden.
Yeah.
So it was just a sudden excitement in you to start this business?
Yeah, actually, when I went to that workshop, I didn't think about like I will start AromaRevive or something like that. I just interested in their project a lot, starting from the beginning. And like after that, like when I see it, and we came up with the idea that like it is a good idea to form a new group and we start a new journey. So this is how we started.
I see. So that's basically your journey. And tell the viewers about how you come up with this name, AromaRevive.
We were contemplating upon a lot of options. We also used ChatGPT actually. Of course, everybody uses
Shout
that,
out
right?
to ChatGPT.
Yeah. So a lot of names came out, and then I think we created a poll, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who exactly came up with the idea, but I really liked the name AromaRevive because we're like bringing back something meaningful from used cooking oil. We are reviving something and then making it an aromatic scent that's useful to be used.
Actually, it was me.
Oh, right, okay.
It
My
was
bad.
me. Like I really like the way it formed, like aroma and revive. Aroma is scent, you know, something beautiful, something nice, and revive is like reborn. So it's like instead of throwing the oil away, we just give the another life to the oil. So it's like I feel like it really reflects our name together with the business, AromaRevive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So now you have introduced something about oil. I heard oil here. Why don't you tell us about your product? How you use oil in your products? How come aroma and oil come together?
Interesting, right?
Exactly. Of course it is.
Okay, now let's talk about the product first, like how it functions. The scented wax tablets are like serve as air freshener, which are specially made for like a small area, like cabinets, wardrobe, something like that. And yeah, it is. I mean, we don't need to burn it. So here, okay, oil. We got the oil and we purify it. Like it was actually a really innovative idea to purify the oil traditionally without using the chemical. And then what happened is we still have like smell, but not that strong. So we have to like end the smell to make it nice smell. So we add scent, and then like we have our own process of doing it, and then we form that beautiful crafted handmade these scented wax tablets.
Scented wax, exactly. And how Thinley got to know about this, because you talked about practicing it, and how you joined with Thinley to make these products.
No, actually, like as I mentioned before, the workshop. That's how all of us were introduced to this idea. So all of the teammates that are in this club together with us, we were first introduced that way, and then through the workshop we learned the process, and then we adopted that process into our own innovative product, right? For our scented wax tablets, the same process was being used, and then that's how we came up with the product.
Would you like to show your products to the audience?
Yeah,
Sure. We have various kinds of scents. This is lemon, right? This is strawberry. And this is lemon again.
Yeah, I think we have other scent too, like coffee, jasmine. Now we have a new scent. We just introduced it. It's not in the market even. Like we just started to do it by our own, and it's luxury. So now we have like around 7 scents.
So you mentioned luxury and premium products. It means that you might have been making a lot of money in your business.
No, that's just the name of the product, like essence.
So it's just the trend calling it luxury, or
No,
what?
the scent itself, its name is luxury.
Oh, its name is luxury.
Yeah.
Wow, how bougie is that?
And
But
the smell really good. It's like perfume.
Oh, really?
but my personal favorite is coffee.
Okay. That's cool. So if you are talking about your personal interest, let's have some rapid fire to add some spice in this conversation, guys. So you know what is rapid fire
Yeah,
is.
of
I'll be
course.
giving you a couple of seconds to answer this question. Basically, no second for you guys. So the first question would be, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? First, you, Naz.
I want to fly.
Where do you want to go?
Like,
flying?
you know, like flying in the sky, like far away from people.
Come on. You're
No,
right.
people are fine, but sometimes, you know, like just to relax, like don't think about anything, just fly.
Okay, that's cool. That's interesting, actually. For you, Thinley, what's the most adventurous thing that you have ever done?
Okay. The most adventurous thing that I've done would be traveling solo.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
solo traveler. And your father says you don't have a business plan?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I did it the first time I came to KL. So
Oh wow,
it was really
that's
fun.
cool. That's cool. Next is, if you could time travel, right? Where would you go in future or in the past?
I think I would go to the future,
Okay.
check myself out, and come back.
And how's your business doing?
Yeah. I don't want to go back to the past because everything I've experienced, everything is worth it. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Naz? It's rapid fire.
Okay, I will go to the past.
Okay. Why so?
Especially the CFS journey, the very first year I arrived here, I really enjoyed here.
Okay,
So,
that's cool.
Yeah,
So
I
you-
really want to have that time if I could have again.
Oh, that's interesting that some people have inspiring past as well,
Yeah.
along with inspiring future. Let's have a last question. If you could switch lives among your team, you have 5 members in your team, right? If you could switch your lives with somebody, who would it be among this team of 5 members?
For me, Munira.
Okay,
Actually, by the way, we have 8. We have 8 members in our teams, and I would say Munira because also I met her for the very first time in that workshop, and I really like the way she is, like so modest and calm and smart. Yeah, I like how she is.
cool. What about you, Thinley?
I would say maybe Hafsa, because she's a very cheerful character, and I think I'd like to live that side of her life as well.
That's cool. Okay, a lot of spices here. Let's control it and get back to the main discussion about your social
Sure.
business. Since it's a business and you have a team, tell us that if there is any sort of communication breakdown or any sort of conflict occurred, and how did you manage that?
We had a lot of challenges, like time management, and then also like having to bring all of our ideas together. But I think Nars has been a great leader for us. I really look up to her. Like I've been in so many group projects. Yeah, I've been in so many group projects after coming to AIU, but I haven't exactly had as good of a leader as her. She takes her responsibilities so seriously. We cannot make it to most of the discussions, group meetings, and she does it all. Like she meets with Mr. Masrani, Miss Balkis when we didn't even know them before, and then she did all the talking.
Wow.
Yeah, she really
Don't
is a
make
good
me
leader.
cry. I'm getting emotional here.
Don't cry.
I think this business has been able to sustain till now. We haven't started that long ago, but still, Narcissus.
Thank you so much.
Go on.
What
You
about-
really making my day, by the way. Thank you.
I never said it to you, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised.
Okay, that's cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, we have what do we call honest views here. What about you, Naz? As a leader, how do you face and how do you overcome with these sort of conflicts in your team?
Yeah, like even as like individually as well, we have our own like conflicts. Sometimes we want to do something, but this is what we should do, such thing. But now we are in the group, so of course like we have so many things that conflicts regarding to the team member as well. Like now we have, I told you, 8 members and this thing. So we have such conflicts, but I'm trying my best to keep everyone like in one place, in one group, and like the good point about our team, my team, is I'm really proud of them. Like they listen to me. Like if I tell them something, they really listen to me, and they contribute their ideas, and they suggest me what I should do and how I should do. And also another thing, if I'm doing something wrong, they show me that I'm doing something wrong. Like that, I really appreciate that, and I'm grateful to be the key person of AromaRevive. I really have a wonderful team.
That's cool. That's cool. Since it's all a lot about team and communication, let's get to know more about what has inspired you to become a part of social business family. Why social business for you?
For me, like the time AromaRevive formed, it was in October 2023. I'm already in last year, and I was not part of 30 Club, and I always have been wanted to be in 30 Club and also social business community, because like other businesses, they are just focusing on profit maximization, right? But like what I learned from Professor Yunus is he's really thinking about the environmental thing. Also, like I really inspire him. I really inspire him, and that make me to go forward. And yeah, that is the thing.
Okay, so you're being inspired by Prof. Yunus. Of course, all of us here at AIU, we are so inspired by his words, of course. So let's hear from you, Thinley. What has inspired you to be a part of social business family?
I'd say it's pretty much the same for me as well. The public lecture series that we occasionally had in the university, that also like opened me up to the idea. And then after that, I had this course, I think in my second sem, social business course. And that was when I read Prof. Yunus's book, about poverty. And then I was opened up to the idea, and that's how I got interested in it.
In social business. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting that we have young leaders, we have young innovators, and of course, motivational speakers as well. So, are you guys interested in another game?
Sure, I love it.
Okay. All right, then let's have another game. We call it Never Have I Ever. So here we have
Interesting.
Yeah. So here we have a red and a green light that you can, when I ask you a question, you have to give a green or a red light. This is for you, Thinley. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Are you excited?
Just throw the question.
You're nervous, okay? All right, your first question is, never have I ever delegated a task and completely forgot about it.
I have.
Oh, both of you.
Of course.
All right.
I can be quite forgetful sometimes. Recently, we got she assigned us assignments for us to make posters for our social media, because our social media has been quite dry recently. So I forgot about that task completely for a week, but I came back.
Okay. Yeah. You mentioned your social media. Just give yourself a shout out.
Oh yeah, follow us on Instagram.
AromaRevive.
Yeah.
All right. Hearts for them. All right. The next question is, never have I ever had to mediate a conflict between team members.
Question again?
The question is, never have I ever had to meditate a conflict between team member. Okay. What was your experience about?
It's like, yeah, like conflicts happen, and
True.
sometimes I feel like I'm like so tired of it. But it's just for some time, like just for some moment. After like I got energy back, I never leave the thing alone. Then
Alright.
like I go until the end.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, there is another question that's very interesting actually. Never have I ever given my team members superhero nicknames. Or maybe any other name, not just superhero.
I think I have never given nickname.
Yeah, same. No.
Why is that so? Are you guys not close to each other?
No,
or
we
what?
are.
We are really close, by the way. Sometimes we go for bowling, sometimes we go out for dinner and all for team building.
Yeah, we have gone out for team dinners.
Yeah.
All right. So we have like strong female team builders here.
Not nickname, but like we have one Burmese in our team, so as you guys all know, nobody call us by our name. They just call by Arabic name. So yeah, we call by Arabic name, but it was not a nickname though. It's not a nickname.
Okay, so there is no nickname for you guys. That's sad. Why is there no nickname?
Coming soon.
There should be.
Okay, so next is never have I ever stayed up all night working on a project or presentation for AromaRevive.
Never.
You might have,
Yeah.
of course.
She should have. She should have.
Like, especially if we have competitions. Yeah, like the recent one that we won there, ACE 2024. For that one, like when we were like doing the poster and also about the research that we need to be done for the next day presentation, and also I was the presenter, so I'm a perfectionist. I want to be perfect. So I practice a lot. So it was also next day I had a presentation for my assignment. So I stayed up all night.
Yeah, I remember that day. She even asked us to be there so that she can practice with her.
So did you help her or?
Yeah,
you left
we
her?
gave her feedbacks, of course.
Okay. Feedbacks are really important actually. So the last question of this never have I ever is never have I ever had to pitch my business idea to investors or potential partners.
I had like it is in competition help price too. It's like maybe we can consider them as a investor, but they are competition. From that we can get investment if we won, of course, 1 million.
Yeah.
So, but we could not go until the end. But we have pitching in there on stage. So yeah.
So tell us about the experience you had while pitching the idea. How did you feel? Was that really difficult, since it's about considering a business and society? How did you come up with your pitch, and what kind of things you presented to them so that these people who are listening to you, they are pleased enough to invest in your business?
Unfortunately, I wasn't part of the pitching process then, but I saw my teammates. They did a really good job that day. They were like talking about the impact of oil and how much seawater you can save by just recycling those used cooking oils.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And also, we stress on that oil pollution, because people not really know about oil pollution. They are now most of the people, they are focusing on plastic, paper, and all those things, even electronic waste. But even in here, I don't see people focusing on oil. So that's why that is what we focus during our pitching.
I see. So it's like you are gathering the social impact with your business, since it's about oil, and some factories they throw oil in the water. So how do you think that your social business is creating a social impact, and it's also giving you money at the same time? How do you deal with that?
Like for us, now we can say we have saved 1 million liter of clean water already.
That's cool.
Yeah, like according to our research, like just one liter of water can pollute 1 million liter of oil. 1 liter of oil can pollute 1 million liter of water.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because like it's just a sip of oil. If you put it in the water, there are a lot of space that it has been polluted. So that is the thing. So we have already like produced and recycled more than like 1 liter, like almost, I think it is 3 liter already.
Quite a lot.
So from that we can say we have impact on environment. At the same time, we make profit.
I see. Let's talk about profit. Okay. So talking about profit, how is that social business is also making profit? Tell the people who would be interested after this podcast, who would want to register for social business. What do you want to tell them, that it's just like a normal business, but we include social impact in that?
Yeah, that is the thing. Like, at first, honestly speaking, I also thought like social business is something just for social. I didn't know that we can get profit from there.
Exactly.
But from here, like I got to know social business is not a charity.
True.
It's a business.
It's a business.
It's business, so it has to be profit in it. So there is the thing. And would you like to add something?
Yeah, a lot of my friends even had this misunderstanding that they thought through social business we cannot be earning profit, like we're just doing charity.
Yeah.
That's what they think. But I explained to them, and then like for our business, we try to sustain it by putting as much back into the business so it can be it can be regenerated later on.
Yeah, we have certain percentage that we set like to reinvest for the business growth.
And we're a small business right now. We don't want to take too much profit yet.
Yeah, mostly now we are reinvesting in the business because we are like not even 1 year.
I see. Of course, in 1 year, you're just kind of taking your roots, you're grounding your roots, digging deeper, and once you have this foundation, you will become stronger enough to pay back your team. And I hope if you're not paying to your team is fine about it.
Yeah, we have discussed about it.
All right.
Sometimes like we go for like group dinner, or we go out just for fun.
Make up for it.
Yeah, of course, it's necessary for a
team
group.
building
Of
as
course,
well.
it is because in the end, it's just a volunteer work from your team and from yourself as well. As long as it's not very unhealthy for your team, right?
True.
So that's very interesting. You have talked a lot about your success, your journey. So let's get to know more and share us with a story of your business where you felt really excited and you feel that this is the kickstart. I want to go further from this idea. I want to go out in the market.
As for me, I got that inspiration when we went to Mergong. Remember? Like during the beginning of our business, we went to Mergong, and then like it was just 4 of us, I think. 4 of us out of 5 members. We went to this morning
Green market?
food court, green market.
Maybe you
The
guys discuss first.
Chinese green market.
There was a Chinese green market, and it was really early in the morning. We went at 7, set up our booth, and all these other Chinese stalls were set up. They were also selling their stuff. It was really inspiring. We didn't sell much wax then, but we got quite a few customers, and they were really curious about our product. They asked us questions.
Like when they ask and they show that they like it, and like when the reaction after they see our product, and even the kids, they really like it. They that really inspire us to go further as well.
After then, I wanted to go for more outside of the uni.
Outside events, exactly. So it's like you have shared that people were really interested in your projects. So I would like you to share your views about social business, and how would you inspire all these viewers to get into this social business line and to not just think about profit but also think about society. Share your views with them.
I think if you have it in you, then you should opt for social business instead of the traditional business, because that's having its own set of advantages, not just for you but also for the environment, and you can make a change in the world through social business.
And you will really feel good, like in normal business. Actually, I have started my small business back in home, but I was so happy when I get the profit. But now here, if I get the profit, I have double happiness. Like I'm getting profit at the same time, I am doing something that will save the world. So that happiness really hit differently.
It hits differently. I agree with that.
The incentive is joy.
Of course, the last social business line, do it with joy.
That's the only one I remember
no
well.
profit here, do it with joy. That's very interesting, and I'm really grateful for you guys to be here on this episode of podcast and share your views, your business, and inspire all these viewers and get to know more about social business. So thank you so much, viewers, for your time, for watching us until the end. I hope you have get insight about social business, and I would want you to subscribe to this channel and like us, give us a comment how you feel about social business, and of course if you want to get into the social business line, we will share the link and register yourself. I'm Ikrasif signing off. Thank you. Bye.